2020, and this question is specifically asked in 5th September morning session from Ellipse. Read out the question. If the coordinates of 2 points A and B are given as root 7 comma 0 and minus root 7 comma 0 respectively, and P is any point on this conic, 9x square plus 16y square is equals to 144. Then we need to find out the value of PA plus PB. So our task is to find PA plus PB. So since when you observe this PA plus PB, మనకి ఇమీడియట్గా ఏం ఐడియా రావాలి అంటే PA plus PB ఫార్మేట్లో యూజువల్లీ ఎలిప్స్ ఆర్ కానిక్ రిలేటెడ్గా మనం యూజ్ చేసేటువంటి రెగ్యులర్ సెంటెన్స్ ఏంటంటే SA plus S dash B like that, or SP plus S dash P. So we need to think about this A and B. Okay, so for this ellipse, this conic, when you convert it into standard form, divide with 144, we will get x square by 16 plus y square by 9 is equals to 1. When you divide everything with 144, this is the standard form of ellipse. So a square is 16, b square is 9, a is greater than 4. What is its eccentricity? So e square is equals to 1 minus b square by a square. That is equals to 1 minus b square is this denominator, a square is this denominator, and if you calculate, we will get that what? 7 by 4, right? So what is e? E is simply root 7 by 2. Okay, e square is 7 by 4, e is simply root 7 by 2. No, it is 16, right? Okay, 7 by 16, and so e is equals to root 7 by 4. That's what I am thinking. Okay, so since this is the standard ellipse, then you just try to locate coordinates of foci. What are the coordinates of foci? Which are nothing but plus or minus AE comma 0. So plus or minus AE in the sense A square is 16, so AE is 4, plus or minus 4 into E is this root 7 by 4 comma 0. If you cancel out 4, we left with plus or minus root 7 comma 0. They are nothing but the given coordinates AB. So for this given conic, specifically it is an ellipse. For this ellipse, this given points A and B are foci. And now P is any point on the ellipse. We need to calculate PA plus PB. In our words, PA plus PB is nothing but SP plus S dash P, because S dash P, okay, because A and B are foci. SP plus S dash P value is always equals to 2A. So 2 into 4 is equals to 8 is our answer finally. There is the problem. Okay, so it is basically related to the basic terms of standard ellipse and basic rules of standard ellipse. That's it. Have a look. Next problem. This question is asked in 5th September second shift. That means evening session of 5th September. And the problem is point P is on the curve 4x square plus 5y square is equals to 20. He is farthest from the point q0 comma minus 4. Then we need to calculate pq square. See, just think about it. q0 comma minus 4 is a point on the plane, and this 4x square plus 5y square is equals to 20. When you think about this given curve equation, 4x square plus 5y square is equals to 20. If we divide everything with 20, we will get x square by 5 plus y square by 4 is equals to 1. This is nothing but ellipse. Okay, and now see, there are many points on this ellipse. We need to find out the distance from this Q to each and every point of the ellipse. For a point P, the distance PQ is farthest, and then at that position we need to mention PQ square. There are many ways to solve this problem. Either you may go with differentiation way, or you may go with algebraic way, okay, or you may go with using the concept of trigonometry. There are many ways. since it is ellipse, P is a point on this curve, so let P be any point of this curve as, what we know, a cos theta comma b sin theta. Here a is root 5 cos theta comma b is 2 sin theta. You just take this root cos theta comma 2 sin theta as an arbitrary point on the given ellipse, that means a general point on the ellipse. Now you just think about distance between this P and Q. Okay, now directly I am taking PQ square, that means distance formula involves with root, just send that root this side. PQ square is distance between these two, x2 minus x1 whole square, nothing but root 5 cos theta minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, which is 2 sin theta minus of minus plus 4 whole square. Okay, try to simplify this. Root 5 cos theta minus 1, see it's not minus 1, minus 0, right, because its x coordinate is 0 here. Okay, root 5 cos theta minus 0 whole square, 2 sin theta plus 4 whole square. Okay, this is 5 cos square theta plus, and this is what, 2 sin theta plus 4 whole square. 2 sin theta means 4 sin square theta plus 2ab, 2 2s is 4, 4 4s is 16, 16 sin theta plus 4 square is again 16, right? Okay, 5 cos square theta, 4 sin square theta. You just collect 4 cos square theta and 4 sin square theta, it becomes 1, right? 4 cos square theta plus 4 sin square theta is 1, and you left with 1 additional cos square theta. Since everything is there in terms of sine, you just rewrite that cos square theta as 1 minus sin square theta. So the next step, it is 1 minus sin square theta is just 1 cos square theta, more 4 cos square theta plus 4 sin square theta is simply 4. Okay, plus 16 sin theta plus 16. Is it right? Just have a look. And now see, just look here, 4 plus 16 is 20 plus 1 is 21. See, 21 minus of sin square theta minus 16 sin theta. So now I need to find out the maximum distance of this PQ square, the maximum value for PQ square. Okay, because the P is farthest from Q, in that position we need to calculate PQ square. That means that PQ square is maximum value of this quantity I need to find. For that, my trial is to make it a perfect square. So how to make it a perfect square? So to make it a perfect square, this is 2 into 8, right? So I will add 8 square, I will subtract 8 square. Okay, so what I do is I simply add 8 square and I will subtract 8 square to make it a perfect square. 8 square minus 8 square, and now these three terms, sin square theta minus 16 sin theta plus 8 square is a perfect square. Minus 8 square along with this minus will become plus. So this is 64 and this is 21, everything is 85. So this is equals to 85 minus of sin theta minus what, 8 whole square. Right, now to find out the maximum value of PQ square, we are subtracting this sin theta minus 8 whole square from this 85. Since we are subtracting, if this quantity is less, then PQ square is more. So we need to make it as a less quantity. So what is the least quantity of this? What are the possible values of sin theta? Okay, if sin theta is 0, 0 minus 8 whole square is what? 64. If sin theta is 1, 1 minus 8 is minus 7 whole square. If sin theta is minus 1 minus 8 is what? Minus 9. I need to make this as a smaller quantity. మైనస్ సైన్ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఈ క్వాంటిటీ తక్కువ అయితే PQ స్క్వేర్ చాలా ఎక్కువ అవుతుంది. ఇది ఎప్పుడు తక్కువ అవుతుంది అంటే at sin theta is equals to 1. Okay, therefore PQ square is maximum if sin theta is equals to 1, because just check it, sin theta minus 8 whole square value minimum అయ్యే విధంగా మనం చెక్ చేస్తే at sin theta is equals to 1 it will happen by taking different possible values of sin theta, right? So if sin theta is equals to 1, if sin theta is equals to 1, what will happen? Then pq square is equals to 85 minus, so this is 1 minus 8 minus 7 square is 49, 85 minus 49, and that is equals to, yeah, see 15 minus 9 is 6, and then this is 3, is it right? So finally pq square value is 36. That's the problem. Just have a look. Next problem. So 6th September morning session question. So which of the following points lies on the locus of the foot of perpendiculars drawn upon any tangent to the ellipse from any of its foci? See, x square by 4 plus y square by 2 is equals to 1 is the given ellipse, and from this foci we need to draw perpendiculars drawn upon any tangent. We need to draw perpendiculars to the tangent, and we need to locate the locus of foot of perpendiculars. So that locus of the foot of perpendiculars, actually it is basically definition of auxiliary circle. I think you all learnt about auxiliary circle, okay? Auxiliary circle is the locus of the foot of perpendiculars drawn upon any tangent to the ellipse from the foci. So what is the auxiliary circle? The general auxiliary circle is x square plus y square is equals to a square for the standard ellipse. Okay, what is the standard ellipse? X square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. Whereas for this given problem, auxiliary circle is nothing but x square plus y square is equals to 4. That's it. The locus is x square plus y square is equals to 4. Now our task is to find a point which lies on this locus. For sure this is option C. If you substitute minus 1 comma root 3 in the place of x and y, this point is satisfying this equation of auxiliary circle. So this is our answer at the end. So to answer this we need to know about auxiliary circle, which is the locus of the foot of perpendiculars drawn upon any tangent to the ellipse from the foci. Already we discussed it in our synopsis video. Okay. Okay, next problem from 6th September evening session. Okay, look at the problem. If the normal at an end of a latus rectum of the ellipse passes through an extremity of the minor axis, then the eccentricity E of the ellipse satisfies. You need to identify the end of the latus rectum. At that point normal, and then that normal is passes through the extremity of the minor axis. Then we need to mention one of these 4 options satisfy the eccentricity value. Okay, so if you go with the standard ellipse, what is the standard ellipse equation? X square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. And for this standard ellipse, normal at an end of a latus rectum. What is the end of the latus rectum? Actually end of the latus rectum are plus or minus AE comma plus or minus b square by a. There are 2 latus rectum and then 4 endpoints for the latus rectum. Among these 4, you just start with AE comma b square minus a. Just we need one end of the latus rectum. At this point, try to sketch the normal or try to find the equation of normal. For suppose if this is the ellipse equation, here you say we have this end of the latus rectum. At this point we need to find out the normal, and this is passing through the other end of the extremity of the minor axis. So since we are taking that end of the latus rectum as AE comma b square by a, and it must passes through the extremity of the minor axis, that extremity is 0 comma minus b, not 0 comma b. Just from the diagram we identified that normal at this point passes through this extremity of the minor axis. Okay, what is the normal at this point? Okay, see if you say this point has some x1 y1, normal equation for this ellipse at x1 y1, already we discussed it synopsis video. So that is nothing but what? A square x by x1 minus b square y by y1 is equals to a square minus b square. Is it right? Just have a look. Now, what is this x1? A. What is this y1? B square by a. Replace x1, y1 with these coordinates, you will get the equation of normal. So that is nothing but a square x by a minus b square y by b square by a is equals to a square minus b square. Simply, you just cancel out a, and here cancel out b square and b square. Then you left with what? Ax by e and then ay is equals to a square minus b square. Okay, so I am just erasing this. Now we have ax by e minus y by a is equals to a square minus b square. Okay, now our task is to find a relation on eccentricity if it passes through extremity of the minor axis. As I said, extremity of the minor axis is 0 comma minus b. Okay, it passes through 0 comma minus b. Replace x with 0 and y with minus b. What will happen? If you replace x with 0 and y with minus b, then we have b by a is equals to a square minus b square. We have b by a is equals to a square minus b square. Now we need to convert completely it in terms of E eccentricity. What is eccentricity actually? We know that eccentricity is equals to E square is equals to 1 minus b square by a square, right? Okay. Try to make that 1 minus b square by a square. What I have to do? Divide with a square, what will happen? B by a cube is equals to 1 minus b square by a square. So just a minute. This is y by 1 by a is nothing but ay. Just I did a mistake here. Okay. This y by a, that is a by. Right. So now it passes through, or otherwise you just try to simplify first. What will happen if we simplify? Okay. A into x minus ey by e is equals to a square minus b square. Okay. You send this a by e that side. This is equals to a square minus b square. So x minus ey is equals to e by a into a square minus b square. And now it passes through 0 comma minus b. It passes through 0 comma minus b. Replace x with 0, y with b and try to get a relation on e. If we replace x with 0, y with b, it becomes be is equals to here e by a into, you just common out a square into, that is 1 minus b square by a square is nothing but again e square. be is equals to e by a into a square e square. So simply cancel out this e as well this a. Then what we have with us? We have with us as b by a is equals to e square. We need to convert that b by a is equals to e square into an equation which involves with eccentricity. Okay, I am erasing these options and I will try to convert. Just have a look. We have that b by a is equals to e square. Do squaring on both sides. B square by e square is equals to a power 4. And since e is equals to, e square is equals to 1 minus b square by a square, b square by a square is what? 1 minus e square, which is equals to e power 4. E power 4 plus e square plus 1 is equals to 0. And that's our option at the end. Just have a look. First of all, identify the end of a lattice vector. We know it. Write the normal. This is also we know the way of writing normal equation at a point x1 by 1. After that, it passes through the extremity of the minor axis, 0 comma minus d. Substitute. You will get a relation. Try to convert that relation completely in terms of e. Final answer is this, e power 4 plus e square plus 1. Okay, have a look. See, minus 1, right? E power 4 plus e square minus 1 is equals to 0. And finally, these are the questions from September session. Okay, see, you just follow all these questions. For sure, these questions help you to boost your score, to boost your confidence related to the ellipse towards your mains examination, right? I think for sure these concepts, these problems, these synopsis videos and previous year questions ఖచ్చితంగా మీకు హెల్ప్ అవుతాయి. For sure this will help you, and if it is clear, then you just like this video, as well you just share it for your fellow aspirants also. Okay, that's for the class. Thank you.